Welcome back, guys. We are solving another question from geometry. In this session, we will be discussing a very interesting question from trigonometry, geometry and clocks together. This is a past mock question, a very interesting question. To some extent difficult also, but not something that you would not be able to do in an exam condition. Before we start delving and solving into this question type, I would like to let you guys know that we have started with our classes. If you are interested, you can enroll into the sessions using the links that are in the description, or you can also use the QR code that you see right in front of you in the screen. You can scan it and get in touch with me, right? Now, before we start solving this question, I would like to just discuss a little bit about what is it that they are saying and what is it that we can do to solve this question. They say that there is a clock that has a hour hand and a minute hand. Hour hand is 2/3 less than the minute hand. Minute hand is 12 centimeter. So you know that minute hand is 12 centimeter. Hour hand is 2/3 less. 2/3 less is 12 into 2 by 3. Okay. That is 8 centimeter. So far so good. Now they're asking you to find the distance between the two tips of the hand at 8 am. How do I calculate that? So suppose a very rough sketch I'm making. Okay. Try to understand. This is 12, this is 6, this is 9 and this is 3. This is how your clock looks like. So 7 will be somewhere over here and 8 will be somewhere over here. So they're effectively asking you to find the distance of this length of this triangle. We don't need this. This is 8 unit, this is 12 unit. Now, obviously, what sort of a triangle is this? Okay. Is this a right angle triangle? Definitely not. It has to be. By the very looks of it, you should know that this is an obtuse angle triangle. What is the angle? So, there are many things you can do about it. Like the hour hand traverses how many degrees in a minute. One simple thing that I always remember is that the second hand covers 6 degrees. So between every two consecutive between every two consecutive second distance, there is 6 degrees that the second hand traverses. So what is the length? So from 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11 and 11 to 12, there are 4 instances. Okay. In all 4 instances, there are exactly 5 pointers in which the second hand is going to move. I hope you have seen a clock. And every pointer, the hand is covering 6 degrees, right? So effectively, total is how much? This is 20 into 6, 120 degrees. So we have it. So this distance, or rather this angle between the two is 120 degrees. Now you have to use something called as a cosine law. Okay. If you remember the cosine law, well and good. If you don't remember it, don't worry. You're in good hands. So for a triangle ABC, this is the beauty of Trident classes. We don't just give you solution, we give you a little bit of concept also. So suppose there is a triangle with with length A, B and C, and alpha is the angle between A and B. Now please understand, this is how cosine rule works. Cosine rule says that cos theta, or rather cos alpha, will be A square plus B square, the ones that are inscribing that angle, or rather keeping that angle, minus C square upon 2 times of A into B. Hope that is understandable. So all we need to do is just substitute the values. So cos of 120 degree is equals to 8 ka square plus 12 ka square minus x square upon 2 into 8 into 12. Now I'm just gonna make you understand that x is nothing but the distance between the tips of the two hands. What is cos 120 degree? You can write it like this: cos 90 plus 30. Okay. 90 plus theta pe there will be a sine this thing, so it will become sine 30 degree, but in second quadrant, remember, so negative. How? I have taught you this in my classes, that we use this is first quadrant, second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. So we use this mnemonic: add sugar to coffee. Okay. So all trigonometric ratios sine and inverse of sine, tan and inverse of tan, and cos and inverse of cos. Okay, cos ka inverse is sec. So in the second quadrant, only sine is positive. Okay, so because I know 120 degrees in second quadrant, 90 plus theta, and 90 degrees की वजह से साइन विल चेंज, कॉस विल चेंज टू साइन. So minus sin 30 का value is half. So this entire thing is going to be minus 1 by 2. So that is equal to 64 plus 144 not square minus x square upon 2 into 8 into 12. Now this is looking like a very problematic situation over here, but let's see. So this is minus 1 by 2 into 2 into 8 into 12. Now you know which kind of institute gives you these questions. Okay, so this is 80 and 60, 96. So minus 96, minus 96. And what is this value going to be? This value is going to be 144 plus 64, 802, right? 108, no, 208. All right, so this implies that, and minus x square. So x square will be equals to 208 plus 96. Now let me just check my calculation if everything is correct. This is 4, this is 304. X square is equals to 304, or x is equals to root over 304. I hope everything is correct. I'm sure everything is correct. If not, you can just check the calculation. Okay. Now, what is 304? If I'm not mistaken, the options have 17, 19, 23. 17 के टेबल में जाएगा 304. So we have 19, 19 and 7. So I'll use 19 only. So 304, so I'll try to take away 19. Or you can just do it like this. I mean, if you're tired, you have to do this. Otherwise, if numbers are like, I was thinking 19 into something 304 के range में 19 is a prime number, so I can take 19 in the क्या कहते हैं, in the square root and take the other part outside of the square root. But I am little tired, so I'll just do long division prime, okay, or prime factorization. So yes, so you can see 19 into 16. So this becomes x equal to 16. So hold on, this is not 16, that is 19 into 16. So 4 root over 19. So this is my answer, right? We did a little bit of calculation, although calculation is not something that I was supposed to do. These are the things that you can also do. ठीक है, मेरा काम आपको एक्सप्लेन करना है कि आप सॉल्व कैसे करोगे. कैलकुलेशन आप खुद कर लो. ठीक है. Before leaving, I would also say again that classes are going on. If you're interested, get in touch. Thank you.